Getting a little tune-up game. Play North Carolina tomorrow. Yeah, we got Syracuse tonight. We beat them. Play one of Tar Heels and Louisville. Yeah, some nights don't come to play, and when they come to play, they come to play.
They call a podcast Poppy. King goes, I see they trying to copy.
Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And off we go from Jacksonville. That'll be taken in the end zone.
You talking about Zion? Nah, he out for the season. Well, for the tournament, yeah. Yeah, he messed that ankle up bad. What, a knee? I think it was his knee. Yeah. The ACC. I don't think they said he gonna miss the rest of the tournament or whatever. He should be back for the big tournament.
Now a first down throw. Lock. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Telvin Smith coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. A shotgun snap for Love. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And incomplete here on third down.
Let me try this too.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They are going for it. It's Luck. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
You got to get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down.
Yeah, you did. Damn, that was a touchdown. All right, let's see here. Damn, 13.
Hank. 72.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Bortles.
Come
This is caught and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try to...
And they take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Corey Grant, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jags have taken the early lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Now a hit on football.
yeah.
In the red zone, the 18-yard takeover.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. Now Bortles. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
There you go.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Corey Grant with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front, because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Luck, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Calais Campbell. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Here's Luck now on second down. Looking deep for Hilton. He's got a man complete.
Come on,
Hilton, nobody to beat. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
What happened to his man, though?
T.Y. Hilton, 69 yards. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points.
He must have got screened.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive.
Turn it back over. Oh, they won't let me.
This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate? What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, no.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
11.
On 1st down, Bortles. He goes underneath for Yeldon. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to give the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. On the ground, this is T.J. Yeldon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Running out of time.
11B. We got 3, fellas. Hank.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Lucy. Hey, 54, Ricky. Move.
On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this.
Get that first.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
There we go. All right, come.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Hank. 11.
Back to the air on second down. It's Bortles. Flushed out right.
There we go, baby.
Austin Seferian-Jenkins has it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, a 22.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left.
Shit. Hold away.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's not like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Lucy. 11.
Now Bortles again. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th. On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Lambo will put this one through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up. No balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
On 1st down, Locke steps away to his left. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On 2nd down, here's Locke. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route.
Watch the run.
On 1st and 10, Locke. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette.
Bro, we got
and
to
not
truck
much
him,
there
bro.
at all. He's up
work.
only to about the 16-yard line. At that time, the tackle by Malik Hooker.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Lucy.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. Being chased out left.
No.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 30. And the return will stop right around the 25. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. He's to the 10 and finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage just come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll give it to him up the middle. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Well, definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. They'll run with a Ole Miss rebel, Jordan Wilkins. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
We'll punt the ball out the end zone. We don't care. We just need to stop.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. Luck going to keep it.
Oh, come on, y'all.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Why we can't get the goddamn animation?
Luck with
Soon
his
as you hike the
second
ball,
touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Hey, 11B. Lucy.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. But with that incompletion, let's look back, Charles, to the NFC title game. We had two excellent conference championship games, but on the NFC side, the Rams winning in overtime thanks to Greg Zuerlein. He had two huge kicks, but that was really overshadowed because afterwards, obviously, everyone talking about the no call.
Yeah, and we should be talking about Legatron. A 48-yarder to get them to overtime. The 57-yarder to win it in overtime. He should be the guy who should be exalted right now, but you're exactly right. Nickell Robey-Coleman's hit on Tommy Lee Lewis in regulation, when I saw it live, thought it was a bang-bang play. Turned out, it was definitely a missed call. Plus, they missed helmet-to-helmet contact on it as well. So if you're a Saints fan, you are very unexcited about the Rams advancing to the Super Bowl, but I still don't want pass interference to become a reviewable call. The game flow is paramount to me. Let's not slow it down any more than it already is.
Yeah, it could be a slippery slope, then you start doing it with everything, right?
Next thing you know, we'll be reviewing holding. And by the way, you can probably call holding just about every play in the NFL.
Hey, 54, Ricky. It's all right, it's all right.
From the gun on third down, Bortles. Buying time to his left.
Get out of there.
Forced out to his left.
Come on.
Incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
The Jaguars sitting out their punter. T.Y. Hilton deep for the Colts. Fielded just inside the 20. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
12.
On first down, it's Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. The final shot before the break. Locke under pressure again, and down he goes again. First half in the books. You're watching an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Started out good, man.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Mike Mitchell coming up from the secondary to make the stop.
They just ready for every goddamn thing. That's crazy. Yeah, halfback died the whole game. They got down waiting on that shit. What the hell?
The Jaguars on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
372. Lucy.
To throw is Bortles. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Omaha. Hank. 11B. 77.
Here we go on 4th down with Bortles. And he finds Jenkins. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Bortles now just 6 of 15 through the air. Not good, but 1st and 10 here.
372.
From the gun, it's Bortles. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, the upcoming Super Bowl, so many storylines, but one that obviously grabs you. Sean McVay just turned 33 January 24th. Youngest coach ever to take a team to the Super Bowl. Double that age for Bill Belichick, who's 66. And, Charles, that's the largest gap between coaches in Super Bowl history.
Yeah, and when you think about it, obviously the age comes into play. But to me, it's more the experience. The number of times that the Patriots have gone to the Super Bowl with Belichick leading them versus Sean McVay's first time in the Super Bowl leading the Rams. Will that game experience come into play at all? But I do like this about Sean McVay. Raised in the game, raised up through the NFL system, no matter how young he might be. Remember, his grandfather was a head coach and a GM in the league. He gets it. He understands. I highly expect the moment to be just fine for him and not too big.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Coach, we got what we want.
It's all right. Lucy.
Got what we want, man.
Lucy.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down.
372. Hank. Throw that.
They do go for it. It's Bortles. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Bortles now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Bortles dancing to his left.
Throw the ball, bro. Ain't no fucking way, bro.
And he goes down. Danico Autry continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11.
Look, he didn't even touch him, bro. Wow. Okay.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Well, he shoot spring tackle with his face mask like this. I don't know.
11. Lucy.
Alright, we're done.
Bortles gonna throw. Flush to his right. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy as tight end. And it's 3rd down.
And
Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Jaguars on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be third and forever.
Lucy.
Hype. Bro, they won't let him hype the ball. Come on.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Put his hand on the helmet.
Shotgun now for Bortles. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
The decision to go for it on 4th has worked out twice on this drive already. Here we go again on 4th down.
11.
They're going to try and throw.
It's 2 of y'all over there, man. Come on.
Jabal Sheard in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Yeah, interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpires.
Nobody wants to tell.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Nobody wants to tell.
That time and a Colts first down.
You have to control the guy playing over the nose in order to run the ball up the middle against a 3-4, and they did that very well on that play. And that hurts the linebackers because what they're counting on, especially the guys in the middle, is that nose taking on 2, sometimes 3 blockers, eating those guys up and allowing the linebackers to run free and make a play. But when they control the nose, those other guys get upfield to that second level and block the linebackers. And now the running back's got some room to roam.
You got the button down.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 3rd down.
Bro, come on, man. He's over there.
Out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1.
What the fuck is this?
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Get there, big man. Come on, big man.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Able to convert on fourth to bring up first and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there.
God damn.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. They run again with Wilkins. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here. Brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is...
Come on, dude. What the fuck is you doing, man?
Indianapolis.
That motherfucker.
Andrew Luck. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the 4th. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
I don't even fucking engage,
goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
Oh, my God.
And the Colts pick it up. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on.
He continues. Yeah. That's a legal hit, though. Hit the man in the helmet.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Oh.
There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold them to 3 to keep this a 1-score game. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Out of the gun. Luck.
Let's go.
And that is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one.
That
Maybe
would
didn't
have
have
been
enough
pick on that
legs
swing
underneath
around,
him.
huh?
Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there? The leg's still there? This has been a tough game.
Got 2 minutes to put the ball in the end zone.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
11. Mike 39, Lucy. So right. 372. Move.
He's back to throw.
Oh, no. Come on. Why didn't they fucking block, man? That's some
We've
bullshit.
reached the
That
1-minute mark in this game.
3-minute rush and
Job
they can't block
defensively.
it.
I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Back to throw.
Get over there. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's go. Time out.
This all the way down inside the 35. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Lucy. 11.
Back to throw. The open man is Westbrook. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Steps away to his left.
Go.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
He'll look to throw.
Got him, coach. Oh, let's go.
And it'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Safarian-Jenkins. And that'll bring up
all he has to
second
do is
down.
jump, man.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
That's not fault, man. That's it.
Lucy.
They'll look to throw.
Get him. Oh, come on, man.
He dropped it in the end zone.
Come on, man.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one play, and they've got to get it in the end zone.
And I want every cover guy I've got in the game on defense, every extra defensive back who can make a play on the football. So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever you want. 5
Come on, why you cheating me, bro?
Third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
How many times?
So this
How many
defense
times
looked a
you
little
gotta
shaky
hit
to
the
start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
380. Move. Move. Move.
One final try now for Bortles. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you